Hello everyone, welcome back to Blueprints. Let's continue. We're on day 46. Our 46th attempt to get to room 46. Although we've been to room 46. Maybe today's special? Because it's the common number? Probably not. And I do feel like this is coming to a close. Maybe not this part, maybe not next part, but soon. Because we are desperately lacking in things to do. Let's start off with a coupon book. That's pretty nice. Compass is pretty useless, but that's too bad. I'm wrong. I thought that was the wrong thing. I was thinking it was the spyglass or whatever. Compass is fine. I want to get to the rumpus room again and see if they give me a new cutscene. Because whenever we talked to them last time, they gave me a cutscene and they were pointing at things. They said the drawing room. They pointed at this. I never figured out what the deal was with this. Maybe it was that it was giving me a hint that I could break this. I don't know. But we've got tons of knowledge. We got tons and tons of knowledge. We have several possible clues of things to do. What we don't have are inputs. We don't have places to put new information. If we were to get things, like if they already give me like a new safe code, there's no more safes that I know of to open. Not right now. I mean, and there must be another safe. I think it's probably in the garden over there, but I've also heard that there's one in row 10. So maybe I'm wrong. But yeah. What do we have? Like I know that there's the castle thing, and it's going to give me a whole grid of numbers and stuff. But what do we do with it? There's nowhere to put that. Let's go with tool shed. There are some, I think we had a breakable wall in the greenhouse that I like to get. But I think that just probably leads to another lever. Probably another down-facing lever. For the antechamber. We get the burning thing, we can go and do that over there in the garden. Okay. Well, let's just start drafting, see what we get. Let's go with the dead. But yes, we need more place to put clues. Like, I know there's something going on with the planets, but I have no idea where to put information about the planets. So it's not helpful to me. The whole castle thing? No idea. So we have the makings of a super sledge. Should we find more stuff? Need a lever. Corridor. Should we just go straight to the end if we can? I like courtyard. Excuse me. Take the commissary, buy some stuff. Set of gems. Looks like we could buy multiple keys. Cheap gems. No special items though. Lost and found. The problem is we're gonna have to come back through it. Let's redraw. The vault. I do want the vault, but maybe not right here. Let's get the vault. So our code check has a vault key. Music room? Or parlor? Or hallway. Let's take hallway. I like that. Be a dead end there. Drawing room, I guess. Interesting. The safe is already open. I wonder if that's a thing. That now that... Was the game updated, perhaps? Because I could swear that we've had to open that up again each time. Huh. I like it. I prefer that stay open. Throne room. Save us a little bit of time. There's our code check. Before we do that, let's proceed and see if we can get up into the antechamber. We need a door opening thing. Let's just keep going. Go fast. Gotta go fast. Last key. We have the office or the maid's chamber. The locksmith might actually be able to get us more keys. I think I'll take the locksmith. I want the special key, but I don't have it, unfortunately. We have more money in the vault. If we get turned around, we'll be able to come back and get something. Nope. Not that way. I like pool. Car keys. Still don't have a way into the antechamber yet. All the doors are closed. Or through this, we don't have the car key card. So we're dead ended. But we can open up this way now. Get the lab. And we can do an experiment. Why not? I've never gotten this to work. I'm kind of curious. Okay, I'm going to take that. Because I've never actually figured out... We did it. We spread dirt on the driveway, but I never actually figured out where it was. Let's try that. Like, we never actually found dirt on the driveway. Maybe it's something special? Sorry, I feel like I'm rushing. I kind of am. I'm wondering if we could maybe get the whole clear it under an hour. That'd be cool. Nope. Um... Let's redraw. Sauna? Sauna's nice. Breaker box would let me keep going past the pool. Let's get the breaker box. And we'll go back up the way in a moment. Redraw. Yeah, let's go for the mailroom. You know, I think I don't like the Mechanarium being as common as it is. Maybe next time we wrench it, we should wrench it to be less common. Because we don't want to get it early. It's something that we're going to constantly reject. Because you have to get that, you have to draft that after drafting a bunch of other rooms that are like that. Other mech rooms. Otherwise it doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Way back to the front. See, we get this just too often. It's nice because it's got a, it has a lever in it, but you need to have enough keys to get it. Or enough, doors to get it, and we don't. Not yet. I don't like any of these. I guess Mechanarium. What's this one? This is the lever. Okay. So we can get in, right? Did I draft to that one? I think I did. Yes. Let's go in. Wasted a bunch of steps, but that's okay. This way. Right? Yeah. Okay. Do I get a prize for that? I thought I got a prize for reaching here really quickly. Maybe I don't. Maybe I didn't do it fast enough. Maybe I need to finish? Let's call it a day right here. Okay. Well, maybe that was nothing. Maybe that was a waste of time. Oh, I never went to the vault. Oh, I got sidetracked, so we lost our key. Well, never mind. That didn't go very well. Well, now I'm disappointed. Didn't I not do it? Oh, maybe they reached 46 in under an hour of the entire game. Like, on the first day, on the... Okay, so I misunderstood that. No need to rush, then. Too bad. That was a decent run. But now we know. Now we know. I regret that we took out that key, though. We'll have to get it again. I think we got it randomly just from digging. Schoolhouse. Let's see if we can do this time. We've gotten up to 5 school rooms before. I don't think we need to go in. There's nothing in there, right? Yeah. So the problem we've had it was preferring school rooms over other rooms and ending up dead ending. So we need to be a little careful of that. Let's see if we can just push a nice trunk going down the center. Start with the library. We're going to be drafting a ton of these. We need steps. Take the library. And I did get a book out. This pump system. Paul Withers. I don't know who these people are. Potential things we could check for random names we could check to see if they're admin keys. So Gene Ribbon, Paul Withers, and then me. It's almost Christmas. All right. Now, we've already solved all this, I'm pretty sure. But I'm curious if there's anything else that might be of need. That's it? That's all there is? There's like nothing here. Maybe the virtue was being able to get these? Maybe these are important? Okay. So a classroom. Yeah, either way, we're going north, so I think that's fine. This is the grade 1 classroom with the flags. So I think that is the correct one. Corrico is orange. Right? Because the mistake was this is... Okay, they got 10 of 12. One of their mistakes was this should be green. And the other one is this is not blue. So Arcaries is green? No. It's yellow. Arcaries must be yellow. Right? Do we have that run? Raja. Arcaries is yellow. Yeah. So Corrica is definitely orange. All right. So we do have the potential to redraw a lot, but I kind of like the den. That's what I was saying last time, is that if we draw into our classroom, we're going to end up like stuck over here. We need to have more openings. So let's take the den. All of these are going to dead end me. But let's go ahead and take the billiard room. Get some keys. Or maybe, do I want the Geist room? I kind of don't. Let's hit the billiard room. Haven't done one of these in a while. We don't drop this room very often. Alright, so 11 minus 1 is 10. Times 2 is 20. Divided by 4 is 5. 4 minus 2 is 2 times 7 is 14. Wait a minute. Yeah. This was the wrong color, wasn't it? Wait a minute. Maybe that's the new thing, that now they're going to put them in the colors in different spots. 11 minus 1 times 2 is 20 divided by 4 is 5. Yeah, that's the divide symbol, not the color, not the minus. 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 7? That's minus 7. Or is this the multiply symbol? Color. Is it 1? It is. Okay, so 3 times 5 is 15, minus 13 is 2. At least that one lets you screw up. Take the workshop. Now we got the broken lever. Means we'll never get a battery this time. Armory. Have the chance to have permanent effects is good. This thing. Will this work in the garden? If it does, we're going to go and do that right now. Do I already have a sledge? No, I don't. This would be better for tomorrow, but this would be better for today. Because we only have 2 other spaces if we run into trouble. Although the observatory might be good. Like, we've got a lot of stars. It'll give us some nice resources. I'm going to take the utility closet. Turn off the keycard system. Off the gym. On the garage. Alright, let's go outside. And I apologize. I feel like I'm acting really rushed, and I don't mean to be. I'm just feeling a little antsy. There are a lot of puzzles you could get the first day. Like if you dig, if you have a shovel, you know, you can dig over there, you can dig over there. If you get a sledge, you can break the front, you can break the foyer, the entry hall. You can get right in here right away. If you know all the codes in advance. Alright. Aha! Is there another I'm supposed to... I can't seem to rotate the very bottom one. Okay, the very bottom one had an extra line right here. There. Oh, okay. Let's go get the microchips. So how early could you get the microchips? You can get them pretty early. Actually, no. You would need to do the lab puzzle. And that's a rare room, isn't it? And you not only need the lab puzzle, you need electricity in the lab puzzle. That's gonna take a while. You have to get very lucky that first day. I went the wrong way. Wasting my steps. Yeah, just getting the lab puzzle to open up this thing with the challenge. I bet there's people that know how to speed run this game. I'd be curious. I'd be interested in seeing a speed run of it. But I'm gonna, get all the puzzles I can first. We're not gonna complete this game. I know that. I've already had to look up a thing, about the scorching. But there's, I know that I'm never gonna get the gallery puzzle, ever. I've given up on it. Oh. Feels very much like, what's that game called? The Witness. The satellite dish has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. New experimental data packets can now be uploaded to the laboratory from Cinca. And inbound electronic mail and communications will no longer be blocked. Does it go down? No, good. Let's put this back then so we can get to the ruins. Is there really nothing to do with this? I mean, it looks so sketchy. Can I scorch any of these? No. But yeah, like I've been saying, we're running desperately low on places to put things. Like, suppose I figure out all the letters in the castle grid. What do you do with that? And we have this admin keys. We'll do that too in a moment. All right, so we got some names. Jean Ribbon. Oh, that's right. Okay. Am I special? Wait a minute. Yeah. But am I special? Do I have like the extra, do I have extra privileges? Check connection offsite. There we go. Well, I guess we already knew that. No. Okay, it said that the special one would not have any deleted things. Okay, 2 new admin keys have been added, with P and Rib J. Is that the other one? Yeah, Withers, Paul Withers. All right, Gene. Yeah, these were the ones that were broken before. These admin logs can only be accessed by the Blackbridge terminal, so advise we use this for sensitive messages and suspend electric email going forward. More, as soon as you've got the network address from Manning, you can begin those file transfers. Should be done by the time you and Philip are moved out of the shelter. Ah, okay. If by Philip you mean Paul, then yes, that timeline can work for us. I apologize. His admin key tripped me up for obvious reasons. Philp? Paul? With P. Why would you think Philip from that? Excuse me. Big Eddie's friend, it's little consequence. Data packet transfer from Fierstrom Araja. Okay. Packet transfer from Fierstrom Araja. Now, I'll say it's 14K. If anyone cares. We've finished moving and have made ourselves a home. Be advised that 2 additional crates are expected to arrive within the next 3 days. Randolph, instead of simply deleting these logs, would it be possible to instead replace them with manufactured messages? I'd like to leave a trail of breadcrumbs to lure would-be clue seekers down the proverbial garden path. Yes, we can create a dummy admin account with pseudo privileges. Splendid! In that case, I better get to writing. Our visitor last week has given me a bit of inspiration for a new book. As requested yesterday, new admin key created, although the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. Okay. So it was Rib. What was the other name? Rib J? Jean Ribbon. That's Marion. So that was her pseudonym while they were hiding on the estate, I guess. And she's making a new book, and she's, I guess, in the book, there was this whole thing about there being a suspect list. And it said the suspect is a minor. And I thought that meant it might be that it was, and it said it was a key. And I thought that maybe that meant it was music, that it was a minor key. But maybe it was saying that it was a admin key. Do I have that name, that list of names? From a new clue. Yeah, here's the suspect list. Okay, let's read this first, then we'll look at that. I have left the final manuscript in the safe house. Please look after the other children. Should our paths not cross again, we will embrace each other in soot and ash. Do not look within, do not look back, for we are with you and there's nothing behind you. May the black shores guide you both. Rib J and with P delisted. Effective immediately, all electronic mails have been restricted to the office terminal. Okay. I guess this is what I have now. I have archive access. That's it. Okay, I did not expect that. I guess there had to be something from that book, because otherwise it was very, very obvious. Anything else from here? I don't think so. Okay. Let's try some other keys. So they said it was a minor, Richard Scott. They said it was it didn't fit the naming scheme though. So Richard, or the length issue. Sandra Dillon. Wait, no, I did it wrong. It would be Scott R. Okay. Sandra Dillon. Bo Lee. Okay. So, but she said this was a fake one, that she wanted to put fake information in case people were looking for clues. Okay, so is it going to have other stuff here? Let's look through the logs. Okay, that was normal. Three new admin keys have been added: Lee B, Prov C, and Houn U. Admin log view access restricted to the following keys. But these are lies. They're not true. These are faked. But, well, okay. Okay, let's work it out. So, trick admin keys. Lee B, Prov C, and Houn U. Lee, we are planning something later this year and need to make sure communication on here is not being archived. Are there additional steps we can take to ensure privacy? Already taken care of, we are now bypassing message archiving. Randolph shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. These are all tricks. They're lies. Good. No one else on the estate knows we're here, other than Mary, of course, who saw Lee on Tuesday, but Houn Yu has a plan to take care of her. If it must be done, it must be done. Just see to it that the body is not discovered. The last thing we need is for the Red Guard to be snooping around here. I think our mom was a bit of a drama queen. She won't be found, rest assured. Let's disperse for now. I'll meet you all at the safe house in Reddington in 4 days. Then, once the inquiry is over, we'll proceed with our plans for the museum. Resuming operations. Welcome back, Lee. I've been camping out of the old schoolhouse for the past month, waiting for your return. It's spacious, quiet, and should prove to be an effective base of operations, outside of the purview of the staff and the Baron. We should have an opening on the first day of September. Could we be ready by then? I don't see why not. Negotiations for transportation are in the final stages. If all goes well, we'll have air passage to Nuance. I already know that Nuance is air. Moore is planning scheduled maintenance soon, so we should wrap things up. Let's scrub these logs, and they've been delisted. Well, I'm going to definitely log into the other ones to see if anything's different. So what is that actually telling me? I mean, clearly they're trying to imply that that Mary did not survive. No. You're right. Okay, those are fake entirely. They don't even exist. So what am I getting out of this? Is this going to get me somewhere new? They mentioned the schoolhouse. Tuesday? Air passage to Nuance might be a thing. That might be the virtue of this. Okay, well, we're making a lot of progress all of a sudden on admin keys. But I gotta be honest, that didn't tell me anything. Like, I didn't get anything out of that. This is more interesting. Let's go to a terminal inside and see if we can connect to Sinka. We don't have anything, so we'll have to hopefully find one. We've already used a lot of our steps up too, but that's okay. We're getting lower. I'm gonna save some food, but let's remember we can buy more gems if we need to. Save some money for food, is what I meant to say. Classroom fits here. So this is grade 2. It's all about the code for addition, subtraction, division, and all that. I don't know why you're teaching kids this. So I don't want another classroom here. That would just lead me down here. Let's get the chapel. I could have night shielded that, I guess. Oh well. But I wanted the room. This would be a fine place for another classroom. So this is science, and I remember we got like nothing out of this. Like, there's no puzzle or anything. Making a text from periodic elements is so trivial. Like, they don't even have us turn into numbers. It's only for third graders though, so I shouldn't complain. Okay, well. They keep on throwing the dorm at me. Take the classroom. Alright, this one is the interesting one. We got a lot of information from this. There's this, which I have not yet been able to figure out. I think it's just the view from the south. There's another view from the north up there. Or somewhere. So that tells us that the very southern point is called Infinity. The very northern point was I think. There's several things about the planets on this. There's there's that, but I haven't found a place to do anything with that. It looks kind of like the sundial. Not the sundial. The bird bath near the sundial. Does it matter that Cora Rica's in the middle? Is that supposed to imply something? I don't know. This symbol, we saw that in her ladyship's bedchamber. Haven't figured out this. No idea what to do with that yet. Okay. This is helpful. Just knowing the right signs for the right places. But we've already done that. I like the weight room. How does the night shield operate? Does it actually draw it and just protect me, or does it not draw it? Looks like it does draw it. Okay, good. But this doesn't have an effect. Okay. I like the drawing room. Before we go there, let's draft this way first. Nah, no door going north. I'll take security. And that will let us get to a terminal. So first things first, we missed a fruit and a gem somewhere. Okay. Or probably it's going north. That's fair. We already turned off the key cards, so let's change the offline mode to unlocked and security level to high. The only bad thing with changing that is it doesn't let me use special keys, like force the secret guard, but that's okay. Let's get an experiment started up. Oh wait, before we do that, let's connect. They said there'd be new experiments, right? Advanced experiments, a collection of lab experiments designed for experienced technicians. Okay. Lower the reservoir by 1. Interesting. Where does it go? Can we eventually drain the entire house? Unseal one of the antechamber. Permanently increase your lockpicking skill. Interesting. Remove a crate from the tunnel. Oh, that seems really important. Wow. Okay. Let's see if we can get one of those started. Oh, wait. Before we do that. Any more? No, no more available. Any external mail? These were all... Yeah. Yeah, never mind. We already had this one. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. We don't know what his real name is. All right. What's packet management? Ooh. Okay. So what are the common ones we get? This one I hate. And trash while digging. Those happen a lot. The first time you enter each room on rank 9. Interesting. Within the next 40 seconds? No. The next 10 times you view your map, lose 10 steps, and then view your map. Like you could, okay, well, if you have enough steps, if you can connect that, if you can connect that to something that gives you steps, then you could just activate this 10 times really easily. Interesting. Let's go with open a chest. Or maybe I'm gonna get this one also, the draft a red room. Okay, and then let's do the permanent stuff. Remove a crate from the tunnel. Unseal a door. Permanently add a gold. Set steps to 40. Add a small chest. We don't need more letters. Spread dirt in the driveway. Set dice to 2, maybe. Gain a random item and set keys to 0. Kind of sucks. I don't like that one. I think I'll never take that. Stock our pantry. All right, let's see if we can get a good experiment. Each time you eat an apple. Okay, we definitely want to remove a crate. That's going to be a thing. Every time we drop we've already gotten 3 apples. I feel that we're going to get more if we get more schoolrooms. Let's do that. Okay. We are down to 2 rooms, so let's be careful when we're expanding. I kind of want to see if the office is going to have the safe opened already. Like if they just changed that. It's kind of a nice quality of life thing. I like classroom here. This is the art room. And this is just kind of reinforcing this puzzle. The difference between 2 things that are off by a letter. Bride. A crate has been removed from the tunnel. And hopefully that's permanent. This would actually be a good place for another classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and redraw. Hopefully we can get something. This would be good also, just because it would let us keep going. I'm going to take that. Courtyard's always good. Ooh. I find that this is really good. This gets you lots of keys. The metal detector. We don't have a shovel at the moment, which is unfortunate. Classroom. This will be a new classroom. Grade 6 is history. Ooh, okay. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fenris? And you're 3 at 6. Let's see if we can find someone with a good score. 4 of 6. 4 of 6. 4 of 6. Okay. So we'll piece together differences. History class. Who was the first crowned ruler? I hate that it's trying to format. And it's Prince Learson, General Peskin, Desolates the 4th. And it must be, I think it's Teskin. Desolates the 4th was the previous dynasty. That's Arindaries. Does it matter that these have weird spacing? Probably not. Like, they're not all left aligned, like you'd expect on a quiz. I'm going to put the 1 at the end, because otherwise it'll try to indent. Which city in Fen Aries is named after a historical figure? Ben? Oris? Reddington? I think it's Oris. We know Oris is a historical figure. How many sons did the 4th king of Arindia have? I think this is a trick question. He had 3 kids, but only 2 of them were sons, I believe. 2, 5, 8, 60, and 6. I'm not just trying to find the right answers, because I could definitely see them saying, maybe like the castle code is going to give me letters, and I have to relate them. So 3D was now 60 and 6. Maybe, I don't know. How long did the War of the 5th Era last? I have no idea. This will hopefully tell us the answer. 6 years, 12 years, 22 years, the entire era. And we have 1 vote for this. This is question 4. This was question 3. Which realm did not ally with Ben Aries during the war? Archeries, Iraja, Nuance. I'm pretty sure Nuance did. I bet it's Iraja. But we have 1 vote for this. And this is question 5. Oops. What flag was forbidden? Was forbidden to be flown? The flag of surrender? The banner of House Learson? Or the black flag? And it's obviously the black flag. The black flags of Arindia. And this was question 6. Okay, so this person, I think they got this one wrong, and Archeries wrong. Which would mean the rest of these are correct. So maybe I'm wrong about Reddington. Or maybe I'm wrong about Teskind. Maybe it was Learson that ended up being crowned. Let's look at a few of the others. So this is clearly wrong. We know that's wrong. And I think Araj is right, so probably this is the other one that's wrong. So Oris is correct. Black flag is correct. 2 is correct. Okay. You got 66 is wrong. Black flag is right. That's right. I'm not sure. Oh. Next slide. So it's the Reds fighting Blues. Who has blue? Well, I guess black. They're wearing black. Yeah, black flags. See, I thought Learson died like during the war. Okay, there's the first king. There's the emblem, the pentagon. Then they... Looks like they're destroying the road, the rails, not building it. And they have axes, not hammers. That angel there? I thought that was Arindia. Maybe not. And then it reverses, resets. Okay. Here, what's this say over here? History is penned by the victors in red. So you missed 3. And you got that one right. And that one right. And that one. So it's not Prince Learson. It's not 12. It's not Arcaries. It's gotta be Araja. It's not this. Not. I could be wrong about the first question. So you missed 2. This was wrong. And this is wrong. So 22 years is right. And Teskin's right. Is that consistent with the other ones? So you got that one wrong. And that one. So Araj is correct. Yeah. You got Reddington wrong and Arcaries wrong. So 22 years is correct. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure what this is telling me, but we know the right answers now. At least. Grade 6 is green. We have tons of redraws here. Let's get a good room. Oh, but I want the rumpus room. It's not splitting it out, but I really want it. I'm gonna take it. Where's the coin? Oh, there. No, I've been looking forward to this. Let's see what our new cutscene is.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Please. Angel figure.
Faintly in the mist, I see a figure. A statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone. You will find yourself
train station?
For the day to end, the hours to pass.
That arrives at a certain time?
What you have heard here has been foreseen
Not very much.
by the great Alzara.
Okay.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
So what do we got? We got out of that. There is a station, a metro station, at the way down at the bottom. I mean, it looked like he was outside. He was outside at an above ground station. But there is a train station that we know of underground. Maybe we have to wait there for a certain time. It's possible. It looked like they were on the grounds of the estate. And we have not been able to get to the right side. It's been very frustrating. There's an outdoor yard that we just have not been able to get to. Maybe that's a thing. And there is an angel statue out there. Maybe that's what it's referring to. I don't know. We could try, I'm not going to do it now, but let's, maybe tomorrow, we can, at the very beginning of the day, nip down to the station and just wait for like 12 hours. I won't make you sit around and wait. I'll edit it out. But that seems like something we could do. See if there's ever a train that arrives. I don't think there would be, but, maybe. All right, what else? So we need a room that just branches all over the place, because we're now like out in the middle. We can go to the foundation from the courtyard. So actually, this is fine. We have plenty of entrances to this area from there and from there. Observatory might be good just because it would get us in a new direction. I like it. Where? Ah. I swear I must be walking past those just all the time. I never said, well, no, it's the metal detector makes keys appear, right? It's not just that it helps you find them. They wouldn't be there if you didn't have the metal detector. I say hallway. Otherwise, we have trouble getting up here. Let's go this way first. Classroom. Algebra, grade 7. Okay, so this is teaching us about squares. And what is this? Square root, maybe? Don't square till you're there. Oh, it's not going to make me do algebra, is it? Oh. All right, grade 7 algebra. And algebra's in green again. And we have in blue I have to look at my keyboard to actually figure out where the caret sign is. A squared times B minus 3 squared. And in red, 4 plus 2. Okay, that's really easy. Squared minus 6 squared, which we can just solve right away. 4 plus 2 is 6 squared is 36. Minus 6 is 30. 30 squared, I'm a little more tricky on. I don't know what that is. I guess it would be 30 squared. God, I have to do it long. 30 would be 0, 0. Is it 900? I guess that would make sense. Yeah, what am I thinking? God, I can't do that in my head. Embarrassing. Yellow. A squared minus 2 squared plus 9. And we could expand those if we need to. I said 7, right? Yeah. Good. $21.7. Okay, so that's new. We're getting new symbols. So we know we've already seen this symbol appear on the dartboard. That just tells you to square something. This okay, so this is square rooting something. So the diamond is okay. So square equals to square it. Diamond is to square root it. Single waves above and below equals round, or maybe ceiling, round or ceiling. We'll look at that. Double waves above and below equals that's not even flooring it. That's to the nearest power of 10. Or to nearest 10. I really don't want to have to math all these out to figure out which is the right one. No idea. So, what is the order is blue is add. So add, and then we've got 2 squared, and then so 4, so 5 minus 1, or 5 divided by 4. Oh, that's multiply. 3 times 12. 3 times 4 is 12. So this would be 5 times 4 is 20. Plus 5 is 25. And then you're dividing that by something really big. Or you're subtracting something really big. Right? Let's see if someone else has it right. 100. I don't think that's right. Or I'm not understanding how to do this. How is this 36? How is this minus 400? People seem to think that's 40. So maybe... which I think they're getting by rounding this to 100 and then rounding this to 60. So 100 minus 60 is 40. That makes sense to me. So I think the double wave, the triple waves, to nearest 100. Am I not understanding the diamond? I mean, diamond 16 is 4. That makes sense. So square root. Diamond at 12, though? Like, I'm not getting any of these. These aren't making sense to me. How is that 2? Do other people think it's 2? You think it's 19. You think it's also 19. So they don't get it. But the square root of 12, that's a... how is this ending up to 19? And you said it was 61. That's not right. Oh! Is it just... is it... maybe that is right. Maybe it's flip. 21 becomes 21 minus 2 is 19. This would become 61. Do you also think it's 61? You do. Wait a minute. Okay, I was completely wrong. This is not square root. Diamond means you reverse. So... how does this work? 52? What do other people think? Minus 400? Like a single number in diamond, I would think still stays as just the number. A lot of people seem to think it's 52. How does that work? Da-da. Like it's gonna be 30 minus something. How does it get to a bigger number than 30? How is that 52? Like where's 52 even come from? Does it also... no? No, I'm not... Wait a minute. Am I not interpreting the order of operations correctly? Let's go back to this one. 7. Don't square till you're there. So this one would be 7, and then I'm subtracting a large number, 25, which should give me a negative, but that doesn't work. Maybe, okay, so maybe I'm saying 7, then you square it, then you subtract 5. That gets me the right number. So it's not, so I'm interpreting these all wrong. So it's 30, and then you take the square, then you turn that into 3, and then you subtract 5? Well, that doesn't give me the right number either. Don't square till you're there. So for this one, it would be 2, and then you square it. And then you square it again, and then you divide it by 1, which works. How does this one work? So it'd be 5, and then you square it to 25. And then you divide it by 2. No. You multiply it? Multiply it by 2. Yeah. Wait a minute. How do people, what are people getting as the answer for this one? So this one would be 3 squared becomes 9 times 2? So I think that should be 9. So that should be 18, not 12. Other people getting 18? 36. 36. So I'm still not getting it. So that would be 9 times 4. So you square this also? Does that work for this? So 7, and then you square it, and you get 49. And then you subtract 25. That's what this person has. They have subtract 5. They have 49 minus 5. Should be 49 minus 25. But nobody has that answer. 24. I'm going to have to work each of these out, aren't I? Okay, this one, how does that work? How does this work? Everyone's saying that that's 4, which is why I thought it was square rooting. You say it's 61, you say it's 61. Okay, so never mind. And that's consistent with this being 19. These are still confusing me. Let's see. For this answer, they're saying 12, 36, 36. So probably 36 is the correct answer. How are they getting 36? It's 3, then you square it, and you get 9. And then you square 2 and you multiply it, and you get 36. So the square applies to both of them. Unfortunately, there's nowhere else where there's something else squared. So if this was 5 times 5 squared, 25, times 4 is 100. And then you add 5, so you're at 105. Then you square it. So 105 squared minus 95 squared? That's not 10. Do you think it's 10? No. Is 105 squared minus 95 squared 100? Is that how that works? I need to verify it. I'm gonna put on my calculator. 105 squared 95 squared. They're 1,000 off. No, they're 2,000 off. 2,000 is the answer I'm getting. So I'm not getting any of their answers. Maybe... I think this is correct, right? This would be 49 minus... Well, that'd be 49 minus 5, which is what I thought was not the case. I think it's 16. 49 minus 25. Is that 16? Wait a minute, 49. That's not 16. That'd be 36. So I'm not understanding it. Do I need to? I mean, I've never seen these symbols anywhere else. I probably do need to. I don't think it makes sense to square twice. I don't get how one symbol is going to tell me to square twice. So I think I'm not understanding something else. Like, I would interpret this as 3 squared, and you get 9, and then you multiply that by 2 and you get 18. Do anyone else say 18? You say 36. You say 36. So why you square the 2 after you already squared the 9? Or are the kids just stupid? Like, I think these are all right. I still haven't figured out this one yet either. So I think this is 30, which becomes 3, and then you subtract 5 and you get negative 2. So why am I getting 50? Or 30 minus 52? Or 30 minus 50? Where does the 2 come from? I get how that turns into 61. This turns into 21 minus 2 is 9. So they missed these 2, obviously. Does that mean that everything else on the sheet is correct except for one other? So, because they only missed 3 in total. So both of these are, one of these is correct at least. Which one is it? 9 minus 5, that's correct. Like, the only way this makes sense to me that this could be 36 would be if we're squaring this and then multiplying it by this squared. Right? Which is a really weird function. Does that work for this one? That'd be 7, and then you square it to 49. And then you square this and subtract. Which doesn't work. No one gave me the right answer for that. And if I did my rule, I'm getting 1,000 there. $25 times 4 is 100. Maybe you square after you do the operation. So 3 times 2 squared, that gives me 36. 7 minus 5 squared is 2. That works. Okay, that's how that's how it's doing it. So 5 times 2 squared is 10. And then you add 10 you get 15. Which doesn't work. 5 times 2 is 10, then 100, then 105. Then you subtract 95 and you get 10, then you square that and you get 100. Okay, so the right answer here is 100. So they missed this. Okay, so I think I figured this out. When you see this little square, you do the operation, then square it. God, why that's so simple. How did I not see that? Does that work over on this side too? So do the so 30. Yes, it does. 30 minus 5 and then 25. That works perfectly. 52. Square this, you get you add 2, you get 4. You multiply it by 1, you start at 4, you get 16. Okay, so 5 times 2 is 10. Yeah, we got that, 100. It's so obvious once you see it. Okay. Someone just messaged me. What are you doing? Home policy autopay reminder. That's fine. Okay, I think I got it now. That's a complicated rule. Where are we? We're in the north corner. These are all no good. I kind of want to get into the right side if we can. Still haven't been to the casino. Still not going. Music room? Or should I just keep redrawing in hopes of getting a classroom? I don't need a music room. I wonder if you just can't get a classroom at the top rank. Let's take the dining room. They'll give us some steps. Oh, I really want that conservatory, but I should take the classroom. I really want that, but we're not going to take it. Grade 8. Oh, okay. We've been so puzzled by this. Learn Arajan, foreign language. Ajlor, Ugo, Nevdao. Grade 8. Learn Erajan. And what is this grade? It's in yellow. Erajan affix pairings. When paired with a verb, it can mean I will or I won't, similar to ul or lu. Okay, wait just a second. Before we even get into that, let's figure this out. I'm just going to write all of this down. So, affix pairings. Aj is first. Ma, small. Ov, toward. Nev, new, the start. L, I, or me. Or when paired with a verb, I will, won't. Okay, then ja, last, am, large. I get them. They're okay. So it's just that's why we keep on seeing that. It looks like they're reversed symbols in the Erajan language. Vo equals away. Ven equals old, end. And Li, a lack of myself. So this would be won't, I'm guessing. Won't. All right. Early Erajan did not use any verbs. So today the rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loan words, are mainly used to describe physical actions. Here's some pretty interesting words. Lore equals word. I remember seeing that in the book, but I didn't know what it meant. Hue equals house. Tray equal tree. Yate equals gate, which kind of makes sense. Lun equals water. Dao. Nai equals night. Array equals future. So let's see what the test is like. Hello, can you teach me a new word? Ajlor will teach Nevlor. So Nev is new. Word, okay, so Nevlor would be a new word. Will teach. Ul. We don't mention Ul. It says something is similar. So Ul is probably you. Ul and Lu. I'm guessing Ul is you. Not a lack of you. So Ajlor, a new word. No, this is a new word. Teach you. So you teach No, so that's a new word. What Azlor? Azlor is first word will teach Nevlor. That's not the right. That's not right. What else? What other people say? Azlor. Azlor Nevlor. Azlor will teach Nevlor. Everyone likes Azlor. What's Azlor? First word. So is hello Azlor our first word? I guess so. Azlor, hello, first meeting. Our first words. We'll teach Nevlor. We'll teach is, I guess, you. You teach Nevlor. The large house is toward the east. The large house is toward the east. So large would be am. And house is Hugh. So I thought this would be am Hugh, not Hugham. Are other people say am Hugh? No, you say Hugham. Hugham. I guess, oh yes, they're suffixes, of course. Okay. Okay. So if you want to say that something is large, you put it at the end of a letter, at the end of the word. That's so weird. Do we know what ove is? Ove is toward. So ovet. Do they like it? Everyone likes ovet? Yeah. You should remember the Eurasian terms for these. So, ovet to the east. I will swim at dawn. El swim now nevdau. So El. No, it should. Yeah, El. So El swim. What's nevdau? Nev is new. New day. I will swim at. Yeah, that makes sense. El swim nevdau. They all agree with it. El swim ajdau. First day? Yeah, I think that would be saying you're going to swim on the first day of the week or first day of the month. Nevdau would be the start of the day. I won't read at night. Le read. So la to indicate I won't. Le read nigh. And night is just a word. Yeah, nigh. Le read nigh. Readle le nigh. No, it's la read. No, you're right. It is readle. Because it should be a suffix. Readle nigh. Readle nigh. So I got this one wrong. Okay. The branches of the tree are old. Tre branchven. Ven treven is acceptable. Tre ven ven. Branches of the tree. So tre and ven is old or end. So branch would be like treven. Treven ven. Or ven treven is acceptable. The trunk of the tree is small. So ma, because it's small. And then the start of a tree would be nev. Man nev tre. Yeah, yeah, I like that. Tray in my trunk. You're not wrong, but yeah. Wow. Okay, well, let's start looking at some of our our, what am I saying? Some of our erosion that we've not been able to puzzle out. And of course, the main thing is going to be that the note we found in the crypt. Ovin Nevarai is what's on our that's what's on our seal. Ovin Nevarai. Ov would be toward, in, don't know. Toward, in. There's in eclipse and there's out eclipse. So this might be a directional in eclipse, and there's some other eclipse. We'll have to, we can figure out what in means. Nev is the start. Arai. And that's the future. Towards the future. Start the future. A new dawn. The future starts. Toward, in. Okay. Let me see if I have that picture. If I can get that pulled up. I'm assuming it's direction. I don't even know what that means, though. To the north, perhaps? I get that. There. So, how do we interpret this? Let's just try to transcribe it into text first. Here, can I... Is this visible? Let me make it a little smaller. Okay, I'm just going to try to transcribe it. So this is Orel da Giris. Ul Eld Dao. Ul Eld Nai. Ul Eld Mora. Or Rule. Or Ul El Gift. Eld Hugh. Oris. Nerdau. Uld Arai La. Nerdau. Eld Array Lu. Agel Bid. Bid? Is that something? Bid. Ul Heed. Eld Lore. And this is telling me about a word. Ul Odd. Odd Yearless. Or could this be Odd Iris? There's no S's in anything we just saw, right? No. Hugh Sinclair Lou. Few. Epson. Lou. Forget. Fool. Dine. In. Jor. Jiri. Dare. Oris. Pen. Row. Dane. Jor. Jo. Roro. Overaja. Or Oreraja. Yeah, I think so. Oris. Nererai. Although, if that's how the it's, yeah, I'm not sure I'm getting these R's and V's right. Or is a suffix though, right? No, ove is a suspect. So probably a lot of these are oves. Yeah, her R's are more distinct. So I think everywhere I put OR, I really mean OV. Although that, what about that one? That one looks a little tricky. Oris? It looks like Ovis. Not sure. Okay, let's see if we can just get some of this deciphered. So, Ovel Dagiris. Toward. Eld. It's not very obvious. Let's skip the first word. That seems tricky. What if we just go to Uld? There's this Eld that I keep on seeing everywhere. What's Eld mean? It's not here. Do we see that in any of these? We got east from that. At. Eld Dow. Eld Dow. Dow is day, right? Eld Dow maybe is end of the day. And Ul is you. So something. You each Eld day. You Eld night. You Eld Mora. What's Mora? Not here. Not obvious. You every day, you every night, you every something? Or each day? Ove is 2. I gotta remember that these show up at the end also. Am I just not getting these right? Lalu, Mora. No. Toward you. L? What's L? I. Gift. I'm giving you a gift. Toward you, I gift. Eld hue. What's hue again? House. Yeah, it never says eld anywhere, right? There's I, me, but that's our, maybe? Is that what that's supposed to be? Our? You, our day, you, our night, you, are something? No, I don't know. You, our house. To you, I gift our house. Oris. Nev is new. Or no, that probably is new. New day. You. Dare. Dare. Don't know. Could be, if D is just is that how you make something plural, perhaps? Because array is future, right? And la at the end would be a lack of myself. Future, lack. I won't. Wait a minute. So, yeah. Future. No, I think that was right. Lack of self. So, you have the future and I don't? Maybe? New day. Sorry, this might be really cryptic to watch. And frustrating. El Dare. L is I will. Again, which I think is futures. Lou. I won't be there? The writer won't be there. These are kind of reversed. So new day, you aren't in the future. And a new day, I won't be in the future. Is that how it? Lack of you, not lack of self. So we're going to be separated. Is that what we're saying? Okay. Agel. So first, you. First, I will bid. And then, what is it? Ul heed. You heed. Eld lore. So L is probably in this case my, our, my words. My words. First, I will bid you heed my words. And then there's Ul Odd. Ul is you. So you, Odd, Oddiris, Odd Iris. Hugh is new, right? No, Hugh is house. House Sinclair is a lack of you. You're not part of House Sinclair? You're not part of House Epson? You are part of House Odiris? Oh, it is nothing, is it? No. Neither is this. House Epson, lack of you. Forget. Uldine. Your. What's dine? I don't think it's anything else. Could be a word we don't know. Uldine. Ein. Ein isn't anything either. In. Uld Jor. So you. Words. J. Jer. Your last words. Ari. I don't know. Your words. Jerry. Which might be last words. Alright. You. Your future. Oris. Ben. Row. What's row? Row isn't anything. We don't know what it is. Clearly is opposite of or. Maybe it's vo, and I'm just getting it wrong. Away. Yeah. Away. Is there a VI? No. There's Ven. No. Your future is away from Oris and Fen. Your... Again, this word ein, we don't know yet. Joe. Joe Roro. Joe, what's row? Don't know. There's another suffix or in row that we just aren't getting. Joe, row. Joe? What's Joe mean? Jor is words, right? No, lore is words. In the book, it said lore was words, and where else did it say that? Jor is a name. Jor is a name. Your name. Okay. The name. Row. So I'm still missing an understanding of what row means. And we see that all the time, Orissa. Like, oh, I've been saying oris, but maybe it's or is as two suffixes. Or prefixes. Or Araja. That's... Again, that's the or, we don't know what it is, to Araja. And then Oris Nereveri. This isn't helping me. It sounds like it's saying that you're not of the House Epson or House Sinclair, you're of this other house. So you need to come to Araja. You are not supposed to be in Aris or Fen. I get what I get it, but that's not telling me anything. And there's this eld that I'm not figuring out. Okay, let me get rid of this. It's getting in our way. My apologies if that was not very not very fun to watch. Okay, so we finished grade 8. Grade 8 is white, not yellow. I was hoping that would tell me more. It didn't. I guess it's yellow. Well, I'm glad to have that. We'll have to figure out what to do with it. Where are we in the world? Let's redraw a bunch and see if we can get another classroom. Nice. Final exam. Please take a seat. 8 years certainly flew by at Reddington Elementary. Your exam has begun. You will now have 30 minutes to complete 18 pages of questions related to the curriculum covered over the previous 8 grades. If you do not know the answer to a question, skip it and come back later. This is an open book exam. You may use your notes and retrieve information from other rooms to help you as long as you complete the... Okay, we're actually being timed. This is so bad. Sam left his house at 6 a.m. and drove 5 hours west and passed 8 flags. He then turned north at Tanner Fork and drove 2 hours north and passed 4 flags on the same color before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. What color were the flags? Do I have a map? That's not it. I should have taken more pictures. Okay, you're at 5 hours west. You turn north at Tanner Fork. I don't have Tanner Fork even listed. Tanner Fork? What's Tanner Fork? Should I skip it? I should have taken been more careful. Tanner Fork. Was 10 on the thing. Arriving at Trinsdale. Trinsdale is 14. 14 is north. So he's going between the red. He's in Arindaries. He's in Fenris. In the scenario above, where does he live? So where did he start? So he's drove 5 hours west. God, I feel this is bad. Is he in Aris? Because the Grand City of Fen's already west. What color is most often associated with hallways? Orange. Which of the following would be the least patriotic room pairing? A greenhouse in Costa Rica. Maybe. Either one of these two, a chapel, because Fenris is not spiritual. But maybe that means a greenhouse, a Costa Rica is? What color is the fruit that gives you 3 steps? That's a banana. No, it's... Oh, I got it wrong. I can't choose it again. It's an apple, isn't it? Solve the problem. Okay, we can do better on this one. So this is 5 minus 5 times 2 is 0. 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 2 is 12, 24. Did I get these wrong? No, this is 5 minus 2 is 3. Times 5 is 15. 16. 16 times 5. What? Wait a minute. 5 times 2 is 10. No, 5 minus 2 is 3. Times 5 is 15. Plus 1 is 16. Minus 5 is 11. I'm feeling stressed. 10 divided by or times 4? No. Yeah, times 4 is 40. Divided by 5 is 8. Minus 5 is 4. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. Times 2 is negative 6. Plus 7 is 1. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. Times 8 is negative 8. Divided by 2 is negative 4. Plus 5 is 1. Which symbol is carbon? Which element appears in the periodic table directly below helium? Hydrogen, helium. I think it's neon. I'm just gonna pull up a periodic element rather than run back to it. Periodic table. Yeah, it's neon. What is not a real element? MT is HO is T LL. Yttrium definitely is, so it's gotta be LL. Right? Let's find yttrium. Yeah, yttrium. LL. What element in the is represented by the symbol AG? That's silver, right? I can double check. Argentum. Yeah. Which element could not be used in the spelling of the word clues? Uranium could be. Carbon could be. Radon. Chlorine could... Wait, chlorine? What's chlorine? Chlorine is Cl. So it could be used. So radon. How many elements are in the top row of the periodic table? 2. I don't even need to look at that. That's just hydrogen. The city of Fen is south of which small body of water? I wish I had that map. I'm gonna skip that and come back. Which is not near Fenris? Korra is way far away. That's it? No, I missed some. Which sigil core denotes the realm of Arcaris? That's this one. What realm is directly north of Araja? Is Fenris. Where are you right now as you take this exam? I'm in Mount Holly. I'm... This is a trick question, perhaps. It's technically Fenris, but we're not in Reddington. We've had some letters delivered to us. Let's skip that one. We'll come back. Which two pieces of art would best be used to pair to depict the letter B? So it would be something that you need that does... Okay, so... Hailbale and Mugavale, because they're different. Which of the following pieces of art were not displayed in there? Okay, we'll have to go and look that up. So... I might have already screwed this up. Art in grade 5. Land, Bride, Jungle. I know Bride was. I know Pry was. I bet Jungle wasn't, but I'm not gonna risk it. Which of the following pieces of art is not displayed in Mount Holly's entrance? It's Face and Ace. I don't remember. Trinsdale and Realize. It's gotta be Realize. Can you find the difference? What on earth are you talking about? Is this Korra? BIMR? I have no idea what this is talking about. This must be the stained glass window. But what am I trying to find from that? Who was the first crowned ruler? General Tuscan. In which era were the railways destroyed? I should have written down more stuff. That angel is 7, but whatever that means. What's Ajmin? The new era, I assume. Yeah, first era. Third. How long did it last? We know the answer. We figured it out. It was 22, right? Yeah. The entire 5th era, so this was 6th. War of the 5th era. Okay. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. It was 6th era. I should have just read the next question. What was the first capital of Fenris? Oris? I mean, Oris was the great capital back when it was Arindaris. Which realm gifted Fen Ares a dirigible? Nuance, of course. I assume. The deciding battle of the War of the Fifth Era was fought on the southern shores near what famous landmark? Angel Towers to the north. I vaguely recall hearing Colossus Arinda before. Okay, some math problems. I feel more confident with these. So 6 squared is 36. -3 squared is 9. Minus 3 is 6. 12 squared is 1. No, 12. This isn't squared. This is reversed. So it's 21. 11, and this is rounded. So 11, and then you round that. Okay, you do this first. So 11 rounded to. It would still be 11. Maybe it's to every. Maybe I misinterpreted it. Maybe 11 was supposed to be just every even number. So 11 would round to either 10 or 12. Divided by 3. 12 fits better. Divided by 3, so it'd be 4. Okay, 4 squared is 16. Add 5 is 21. Multiply by multiply by 2. So 21 times 2 is 42. Then you turn it's 24 and subtract 1, 23. That wasn't one of the answers. Okay, am I getting the wrong thing? 16 plus 5. No, I did the order operation wrong. So 16 plus 5 is 21. And 42 minus 1 is 41. And then reversed, 14. Okay. We're doing fractions already. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Then you round that to the nearest tens and get 0. Oh, I don't like this one. You round that to the nearest 0. Or no, you do this times 3 first. Wait a minute. So 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Times 3 is 7.5. Round up to 10. Minus 1 is 9. 9 times 6 is 54. Then you triple round that to 100 and add 100. It's 200. What is the Erasure War for House? Hugh, right? Yeah. What does Nevyat mean? So that's the new tree? Or new gate? Nev is the start. New gate. The phrase Tre Ven Li can be translated in several different ways. What is not an acceptable interpretation? Tre is tree. Ven is the end, right? Li is alack, I won't. So it's not my. It's not that it's old. Or it could be old. Yeah, the old tree is not owned by me. It works. That's not my tree. I cannot see the tree. I am not an old tree. My tree is not very old. Is not right. Because then it would be L Treven. Or it would not be. You say Elnev Trey. So this is wrong. How would you say the following phrase in Arajan? You have a very, very long name. Name is Jor, right? So name is Jor. So you, so it's gonna be Ul. And then what's Ra? Am is right. I'm thinking Ra is saying it's like very. Do we have that anywhere? No. So I think it must be this one. It's got to have Am in it. How would you tell an Arajan count me out? So Li. I think that would just be I am not. I'm not included. Right? Because we're not actually telling them to count. I think just Li. Okay, in means north. Okay, and is is south. That's brand new. That's new information. In equals north, is south, or west, at east. Using the provided Arajan terms for cardinal directions above, what would be the clearest way you could give someone directions to someone at point A to get them to point B? So short north, Ma is right? Small north, et a long way, and at the tree, at a short tree, go a little bit further east and then south. I think this is probably best. This one looks pretty good too. Start north. Well, we already picked. In ancient Arindian, the number 8 was considered by Jaren scholars to be mathematically near perfect, though many in the secular sphere held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. What? That doesn't mean anything to me. So this would be squaring it and then reversing it to 46. That doesn't seem very helpful. This is already a power of 2, or a even number. This would be squaring it twice. I have no idea where to look at that. Rounding an even number to an... Oh, I know. This would be rounding it to a 10. So this is saying... This would be like turning this to 64. And then you round that to 60. This would be 64 squared, which is a really big number. This would be 64 turned into 46. This would be 10, 100, 100. I don't know. So what didn't we answer? The art question. And this question. Can you find the difference? Let's quickly go and get the art questions. I think there's Trinsdale, but I'm not sure. Oh, we're so far away. Okay. I missed that one already. I know I got some wrong. Okay. There is a flan. So. So that's 7. VII. White, black, yellow, red background. Oh, wrong way. Ace and face. The options I have are, where was I doing that work? I don't remember. It was Trinsdale and Realize. I don't see Realize anywhere. So it's got to be... That's the city. Okay, let's go back. I know we've missed things already because we said third era when it's clearly the 6th era. If I'd read just a little bit longer. But I think we've done pretty well on the rest of it. I wasn't expecting a timed exam. Oh, we did get apples wrong. Maybe it was bananas. So this one, a city of Fen is located south of which small body of water? I think we saw, I had that. It's not really available. Trinsdale Lake? And this one, this geography question, we just did not have an answer to this. Or maybe, wait a minute, we do have the geography room. Which classroom was that? Was it just that one? Or was that history? I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna look real quick. Three minutes. We got time. No, that's okay. Which one was it? Here we are. Reddington's near Mount Holly. Oris. The Colossus Arinda. This isn't helping me at all. What even was the question? About size of cities? I mean, the big cities are Oris and Reddington. I think we've tanked this run in terms of steps. We better better just get our answer. Am I going the wrong way? I am going completely the wrong way. God, how embarrassing it would be if we ran out of steps trying to get back to our exam. And sadly, we're not going to ace it. I know we're not going to ace it because we already missed things. But, well, we can at least try to get a good score. I'm going to guess that Oris and the capital. There was a note in the entry hall. I forgot to look. I think we're associated with Reddington. There's no jungle. There's no realize. And I don't even know what the answer, what the question is for this. I have no idea. Okay. I guess we'll find out at the end of the day how we did. Is that about the 8? Maybe I needed to have another word to turn it sideways. There were definitely questions that we just had to flat out guess on because I had no idea what the answer was. And I didn't even know where to look for the answer. That was kind of stressful. Wow. Like, I can definitely feel my heartbeat going a bit. Well, we have 14 steps left. Let's see what we can make of the rest of the day. Oof, was not expecting a timed quiz. Now we gotta take the gym, which is terrible. Redraw. This will get us some steps. And it's proccing this a bunch. Remove a crate from the tunnel. Yeah, they must have been an update because we don't have to key these in anymore. Well, now you know when I was playing, if it's not obvious. It's not like I've been keeping the date available right there this entire time whenever I bring up my notes. I think people are understanding that there is a gap between when I make the video and when I post the video. Redraw. Redraw again. This will give me a ton of steps. Well, actually, it'll get me a few steps. This would actually let me continue drafting. So maybe I take that. Although master bedroom's a great room to end the day in, apparently. I'm going to do that. Yeah, we did that already. That's the normal layout. Except for that out at symbol right there. What's that supposed to be? Don't know. Sorry, I'm still kind of amped up. We still don't have a shovel, right? Yeah. Corridor? Last key. So there's the vault. It would use up our gems. We could get more gems. Or we could go with the observatory so we can keep on drafting. A second observatory. Yeah, that whole which one's missing? I have no idea what that was. That was just I just guessed completely randomly for that one. Was not at all clear. I like garage here. It's gonna be locking us out of the north, but I like garage. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't this run. I don't have the car keys, do I? That was our last run. Alas. So is this the driveway where they spread stuff? I want to go and look to see if there are, how many crates are left. We'll come back. What was our room? It was a schoolhouse, of course. Still quite a few. Quite a few. Okay. So we're gonna have to keep on triggering that many times. Like we barely gone any out. And we've gotten 8 triggers. Alright, do I want to go back in the main entrance? Is there any reason to? Get to the drawing room? Because drawing room or passageway is our way forward. I think I can just go in the main room. Yeah, the main entrance. Yeah, no reason to go back up there. Oh, hey, we have crates. Okay, I have to go... Either way leads me there. I think probably the other way would have been fewer steps, but that's okay. Given that we only have one redraw, I think we'll just take Great Hall. These are often pickable. I say. There we go. At least we got one. Need to improve my lockpicking ability. So that's not the way we can go this time. Office? I kind of want to see if there's more email. Yeah, we don't have to do this anymore. I like that. Yeah, we have new stuff. Simon, just to let you know, a few of us on the staff have a habit of using the staff announcements board that's located on the network under staff services. You may notice new announcements. Okay. This is convenient as most of the staff who are interested have access to the public terminal in Cinca, while very few, like Randolph and myself, have email. I have not noticed that. I'll have to pay more attention to it. Dear Simon, we, the undersigned, would like to inform you as the contingent heir of Mount Hallway that while you are exploring the estate, the staff have been placed on indefinite paid leave. You have the full right and privilege to spend as much time on the estate as you deem fit, but without the interruption and supervision of the staff. It's entirely at your discretion to decide when and if staff are to return to their duties. Okay. Are there any new ones? Yeah. How was your first... They've been giving me new stuff all this time. Hopefully you're not having too much trouble drafting rooms. I'm normally in charge of drafting rooms for the day for each morning. Just to let you know, the estate's been cut off from the outside, so I don't think Simon's going to be seeing anything posted here for the time being. Now you tell me. I'm guessing that means electronic mail accounts are disabled? Yes, he should only be able to access data currently on the system. So if he does figure out the network password, he should be able to read any emails that were on the system on November 6th, as that's when the satellite communications were shut down. I'm getting anxious. Does anyone have any updates on Simon's progress? No real word on his progress yet, but it's very hard to say without access to the network from here. I'm monitoring a few things from the offices in Cinca, but it doesn't really paint a picture of what's happening over there. Your guess is as good as mine. No worries, I've already reached the room, I've already inherited. I'm just trying to become the king. It's been a month now. Does anyone know when we are expected to return to work? I know we don't have much information at this time about what's happening on the estate, but my sister's planning a trip in a week, and it'd be nice to know if this indefinite leave has any expected end date. Hey Bridget, thanks for checking in. It's a bit complicated, but the short answer is no. We don't really know when we'll be going back to work. So by all means, take that trip and have fun. These indefinite furloughs only happen once in a career. I like to add that even if Simon has found room 46, he will likely want additional time alone in the estate to adjust before he summons us back to resume work. If I were placing bets, I would say it's going to be at least another month. And they're going to keep on adding more, I guess. This was only this was a couple weeks ago. It is the 23rd today. Might want to check with some other places to see if there's more emails in other areas too. They're killing me with these locks. Let's take the guest bedroom. Get some chances to re-roll. I'm really eager to end the day and see what I got. Okay, mailroom, I think, for a better tomorrow. Let me find a letter. Veneries. Yeah, I know that. But is it Reddington Veneries? Ah, well. Back to the passageway? Or no, to the Great Hall. We're cut off from that room already. We can still draft one more thing there. You know, we can pull several antechamber levers now. That might actually be a fine, you know, lab condition. It's like, it's not just the 4. Or maybe it only counts as the 4 when you first pull them. But like, there's several different places that have them. Anyway. Oh, wrong way. Like, that's tempting, just to call it a day in the planetarium instead of the master bedroom. Stars are useful. Sure, let's do that. I don't need those. And I think we're just done. Let's call it a day and find out how we did. It's not going to tell me till I start the next day, will it? Palatial campus. I have to continue. I want to know how I did. This is going to be a long episode. I see a note. Yeah, I keep on seeing that as a, the compass is fine. I think it keeps thinking as like a spyglass or whatever. All right, exam results. We got a B. Bad at history. We missed things all over the place. Oh. That's it. I wasn't expecting to get 100, but I hoped we did better than... How did I miss color? And art? How did I miss art? I thought I did really well in the math stuff, the algebra, but maybe I was missing things. We missed something about Erajan also. Oh, well. Ovin Neverai. So we figured out in is north, right? So to the north is the future. Nev. Yeah, north is the new future. I mean, that's kind of the, yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. So we go get our outer room first. So kind of what I want to do right now is to get as many experiments to open up that room. The shelter would give us, well, the tomb is tempting, but the shelter would give us a terminal. Any new announcements? Nope. No email. Okay. Let's remote into the lab. Okay. We got this one. The next 10 times you view your map. I'm gonna do that. And remove a crate. And let's try not to do that too many times accidentally. But if we can find a nice source of steps, like if we can get the kitchen, the commissary, just eat up our steps and turn it into crate removals. I like the mailroom. Getting it this early is fine. Any special items? Nope. I wanted to go down and check out the the station again too, but not now. I'm so having trouble not hitting tab. I think I'm on the rightmost side. Nothing here. Okay. So that was the corner. Well, no, we don't know. That's not that's the conservatory. That's always in the corner. Okay. Kitchen. That's what I want. See, I want to get out there. How do I get out? Let's break a window. Did we get this one wrong? I said it was 3. It's banana, right? On the quiz. So we're at 100. I could get all 10 right now. So both Southern Cross and Dead End. Interesting. Tomorrow, the morning room. Over both of those, yes. No question. There was one that's like an extra flower being added somewhere. What was that again? Ending the day. Yeah, extra flower in the grave in tomb. If we end in a bunk. I just never remember to do it. And who even knows what that means? It probably just means to get an extra one of these flowers. That gives you an extra gem. I kind of want to know, though. Redraw. Treasure trove. Haven't been there yet. The trunk is locked. It doesn't give me an option. I don't have any keys. Okay, fair enough. So where am I? That was... so we're on the far right side, I think. Let's make sure to get that key. Alright, what do we got? The gems are in the black box. This statement offers no help at all. This box and the blue box are both false. I think we've gotten this one before. I think I remember this one. This box and the blue box are both false. So if this is true, then it would be false. So this can't be true. That would mean that, well, that would mean that if this is false, then it's true. So this is of indeterminate truth value, right? Like if you had a box that just said this box is false, then that wouldn't make any sense. It's either telling it's either telling the truth, or if it's telling the truth, then it's wrong. So this one, so if this is false, no wait, so I'm sorry, because it's an and, we can false it. That would mean that either this box or the blue box are true. And then this is false. So then this is true, which means the gems are in the black box, right? And this is also true. This is of no help at all. I need to get some stuff, some keys. Wasting some steps. I could be getting some boxes removed. Can't even open those. I need to look. Okay, so this is the only other way we have to go. I need to take dark room, I think, otherwise we're dead-ended. Because these are both locked. Interesting. It stayed on. I expected it to go out and we'd have to go back to that room. I like conservatory. All right. So parlor is very common, and I kind of like it being common. It's a good room. Let's leave it. Secret room I love, so let's go ahead and make that common. And servants' quarters I don't really need. I think I'm fine leaving it unusual. Occasionally we get it, and it's useful. More often than not, it's not useful. You can probably get some stuff from that. Okay. We're doing well. We'll probably get some keys. Still need some shovels. Or a shovel. Yeah, oranges are 5. Two. Times 11 is 22. Minus 12 is 10. 18 divided by 3 is 6. Times 1, 6. Minus 1 is 5. Times 3 is 15. Okay. 5. No, I don't know. Do you divide? Do you add these together first, or do you? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think this is 5. Divided by 5 is 1. Times 5, or minus 5 is, that can't be right. This is a multiply. So 5 times 5 is 25. Minus 5 is 20. I got it wrong. Okay. So 2 times 11, 22, minus 2 is 10. Um, 18, 6, 5, 15. So let's do it differently. Let's say it's 4 plus 1 is 5. Times 4 is 20. Times 1 is 20. Minus 4 is 16, 15. Yeah. I should have studied harder. I like the pool. I'm not quite sure where we are in the house, but this will give me options. Secret garden. Commissary. Lots of gems, some keys, a bunch of bananas. Oh, yeah, we have to find we have to turn that back on because I have the security card. I like how there's no interaction indicator. You just kind of have to just hope. I need to look. Okay, so we're at a dead end, unless we go straight. I could return, but going through the commissary is better. There's something to be said for just finishing up the day. We can't go that way yet. We have to go and open the door. No. Lockpicks. Oh, we're sheltered from this. That's why it didn't go out. Because we have the shelter. Right, forgot about that. Many gems. All right, turn this back on. Too bad we wasted our shelter on the closet, but it paid off, I think. Okay, we already got all this. We still don't have a shovel, right? Yeah. Right, let's get this. The green memos you find in this room will always be true. There's no green memos! What is that supposed to tell me? Maybe green means useless. Because I've had mixed interactions with greens. Or green might be indefinite. Something like that. I need to look. So this would... I'll take a secret passage. I like courtyard. We have so many gems. Great Hall? We don't have that many keys, but we do have lockpicks. Vegetable, though, we might as well spend. Coupons. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. We'll lose 2 items going through this, but that's fine. Let's see what the 2 items are. Or we're probably sheltered, aren't we? Yes, nice. Mila. Okay. Dining room. Wait a minute. There was an angel on the cover of that. I should look at that more carefully next time. I don't think we're protected anymore. Let's take chapel. No. On the north side? No, doesn't work. I don't want to change our water at all, so let's just keep going. Now we can see garden? No. Not in the corner. Now we can secret garden. Unfortunately, I still can't dig. This game has good music. It fits well. It's like nice and calm. It would not do very. This game does not have good combat music, I suppose would be a way of putting it. Dun, ba, dun. Yeah, 0-10, bad combat. You know, I have these two doors open and they don't go anywhere. Oh well. I don't really need to go there. And can I check out? No, I think it just activated immediately, so I can't see anymore. Ba-dum. Redraw. Actually, the weight room could have got me to the antechamber. Oh well. Dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum. I very, very rarely get out into the terrace. There's probably nothing here, but just a bunch of gems. Green rooms are good for giving you gems. Wrong side of the house. I want the terrace on the other side so we could see more. Bum, ba-dum. Another black room? No. I guess our furnace is back. We've been seeing it a couple times. We banished it for a week, but now we're getting it again. See, this says sacred. We haven't figured anything else out from this yet either. There's this fourth also. Because that's not the right way to say fourth. Darker the day is coming forth would be like W-O with no U there. It'd be F-O-R-T-H. Don't know. God, how do we get back to the front without opening our map? Because if we open our map, we're only gonna have 3 more steps. Bum, ba-dum. I had a conference room. That's the issue. I'm like, where's all the food? Here we are. Now we got plenty of steps. Okay. Back to the commissary. And we've triggered this 10 times. So, yeah, now I can just open my map. It doesn't matter. Let's go outside then. Let's go look to see if we have cleared enough anything that will let us go through. If we've cleared enough to see more. Oh, what was our outer room? Shelter, right. Looks like there's still more to go. But there's something there. Might be a fragment of a seal? Coral Rico, maybe? Coral Rica? Don't know. But we'll not get it this time. I'm disappointed by my poor performance. I apologize for that. I'm sure we could have done better. If only I had been more careful and had more opportunity to study. Alright, we can buy another key. We don't really need it. But I might as well. Nothing else to put money in. I say getting the gift shop. What do we still need to buy here? So 110 for the Swimbird plushie, which gives me dare mode. Blue 10 is going to be purchased after you've proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies. And that's coming soon. I'm not going to break the chapel to get the plushie. So that's just the chef angel. Okay. Enjoya? Joya? Is that a... I don't know. Chamber of Mirrors, right at the very end. No. That's a bad idea. Redraw. You know, that's fine. We don't need to go. Do I want to go back up to the bunk room to finish the day? Probably not. Is there a way to turn these into money? I'm not sure. Let's find out. That would get me a bunch of, yeah, 1-to-1 rate is the terrible bit. Yeah, no good. Lots of keys. Lots of gems, but I want lots of money. Alright, I think we're done. Quick run. Very quick. Let's finish in a room at least, so we can get some benefit. Here, we'll finish in the Geist room. All right. Call it a day. Royal Shopping Center of the Dead. 13 dead-end rooms. And one new room, which was the treasure trove. And I think we're going to stop there, because we're past the 3-hour mark. All right, well, the exciting part of that run was definitely the test. And learning about the Arajan language. I think that was actually really cool also. Although we haven't had a good chance to apply it. I tried to understand that letter, but there's stuff I don't get. Yeah. It sounds like maybe they're saying we're of House Or. And that's why we, you know, I know that already. That's the whole point of this. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Until next time.